Welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's look at today's news on Thursday, April 20th, 2023. We go to Sudan, where thousands are fleeing as a ceasefire is failing. The sixth day of fighting in Sudan as a ceasefire between the National Army and the paramilitary known as the Rapid Support Forces has failed. This is the second ceasefire to have failed. Thousands of residents have fled the capital of Sudan, called Khartoum, and so far some over 300 soldiers who have been detained in neighboring Chad. The Chad's defense minister stated that they already have over 300 soldiers who have already been in their territory. No doubt they're civilians, and we're in the process of taking them in and taking all the necessary measures to ensure that they are accommodated. The violent clashes have already left more than 200 civilians dead and more than 1,500 injured. The United Nations will be meeting today with the African Union and the Arab League to discuss the situation in Sudan. So far, Kenya's president, South Sudan's president, and Djibouti's president have been meeting this week to talk about the long-term effects should it continue to prolong. Those in Sudan, let us know on your thoughts and let us know how you guys are doing. Continue to involve Kush News with what continues to happen. Let's go to East Africa and stay there and go to Burundi. The authorities in Burundi are searching for former Prime Minister Alain Bunyoni 7 months after he was dismissed in a high-level political purge. Once the country's police chief and security minister, Bunyoni was fired last September in a first major reshuffle of the Burundi government since President Ndayishimiye took office back in 2020. Police and intelligence officers reportedly searched 3 properties belonging to Bunyoni on Monday, but found no trace of him. The Interior Minister Martin Nitereste told a press conference on Wednesday that the search was continuing, adding that he didn't know the reasons behind the operation. An influential senior figure in the ruling CNDD-FDD party, who was appointed prime minister in 2020, Bunyoni was fired just days after the current incumbent warned of a coup plot against him. Bunyoni was last seen as the leader of hardliners among the generals who wielded true political power in Burundi. The incumbent Ndayishimiye took power back in June of 2020 after his predecessor Pierre Nkurunziza died of what Burundian authorities stated was a heart failure. Those in Burundi, let us know on what you guys think is yet to come and how you guys are holding up in the country. Let's go to West Africa and Nigeria. Nigeria has advanced further with a plan to deploy biotechnology in the petroleum subsector of the economy. The initiative heightened recently when Nigeria's National Biotechnology Development Agency, known as NABDA, and the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited endorsed a tri-party memorandum of understanding. The 3 bodies will collaborate in the use of biotechnology to address the persistent challenges in Nigeria's upstream and downstream petroleum industry. The partnership will focus on applying biotechnology tools in oil tank farm cleaning, crude oil, paraffin recovery. The NABDA's Director General Abdullahi Mustafa highlighted the importance of using biotechnology to solve problems in the petroleum industry as part of his efforts to promote economic rejuvenation and environmental sustainability. He indicated that NABDA researchers will work with the Rahad Global Investments to develop the technology, while NNPC will be responsible for implementation. Describing the partnership as a milestone, Mustafa underlined the strong resolve and commitment that the 3 agencies have displayed. He stated, "I am strongly convinced that if a similar dedication and commitment has shown so far and taken into implementation stages, All planned activities under the agreement will be achieved. Those in Nigeria, let us know on your excitement to the further advancement into biotechnology being used and to further the country. Let's go to the Caribbean and end it there. The heavy influx of Asians from nations of India and Pakistan has been worrying several neighboring countries with concerns in the CARICOM nation of Suriname. Most of the Asians are coming from Dutch-speaking Caribbean countries such as Trinidad and Tobago, and also ending up in Guyana using illegal routes. A senior security official for Suriname said that the authorities are investigating and recommending curbs to the situation of the influx of large groups of Indian and Pakistanis. The officials also note that many people are taking advantage of the 2022 decision by Suriname to allow foreign nationals to visit without a visa, but be in possession of a valid passport. Prior to the ease in travel, only Haitians were subject to restrictions amid concerns that they were using the country to try to enter the United States illegally. But officials noted that regular scheduled flights to Suriname now carry dozens of Indians and Pakistani nationals with foreign affairs, international businesses, and international cooperation. The security services are reported to be monitoring the situation, saying that they are not aware that foreign nationals are being employed on a government large scale. The authorities are also working with United States officials to detect any threat to the countries. This is part due to the migration issue. An official stated that he has learned through informal diplomatic contacts that visitors who enter Suriname end up elsewhere. Those in Suriname, let us know on your thoughts and let us know if you, in fact, see a difference. We end today's newscast with the African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from Ghana, and it reads, "If there were no elephant in the jungle, the buffalo would be a great animal." Once again, if there were no elephant in the jungle, the buffalo would be a great animal. Ghanaian proverb. It reminds me of, if there were no Kush news, who else would be running the jungle? Rawr! Let me know your interpretations of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your views, comments, questions, and concerns on today's top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell whenever we upload content, which is every single day. For Kush News on Kush Combos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.